Hello everyone, welcome back to my new video. After so long I am making this video. So let's continue now. Here I am going to make the video with functions with all the parameters in Python. Although we already done few things, okay, but here we'll see the parameters and their order. We all know that we use to define a function we use one keyword, that is def, that marks the start of function header. Fine. So parameters, the word I am using parameters, like I can say arguments through which we pass the values to a function. So they are optionals, and after that I use the colon to mark the end of the function header. So let's define the simple function over here. Like I will write here def, okay, then I'll write here function, okay, then my braces, then after that I'm going to write pass the arguments over here, or you can say parameters. I'm writing here name I'll take here unknown, okay, you can write any name, that's your wish, okay. Then age I'm writing here 24. Fine. So here I have defined the function with the parameters. What I have to do, then close it. Now next is I have to print the name and page, because I want the output, then definitely I need to print it, okay. Fine. After printing, what I have to supposed to do, I have to call the function, whatever the name I'm writing over here, of the while defining the function, the same name I have to mention over here, okay. So I'm writing here function, that means I'm calling it, okay. So I'm calling that particular function here, like, fine. Now save and let's run and check the output. Okay, so you can see here I got the output, because I already what I have printed here, name and age, okay, this name and age here. Fine. What if I want the output in the next line, like name is here and 24 in the next line, then what I supposed to do here? Simply let me comment it out, okay. Now simply I'll print it separately like this, print, then age, okay, control S, and after that, okay, great, you can see here they are coming in the next line. So this is how you can have the output, okay. This is a simple function, okay, how to call it and how to print the output. What if I give the output over here, okay, what will happen if I'll write down the output over here? Output in the sense I'll define the parameters over here, arguments. Suppose I'm writing here like Tanaf, okay, fine, and age here I am mentioning 11, okay, control S, and then if I suppose to run this, fine, control S, and let's run it. So here is the output. Why this is giving it now? Because I have given the output while calling the function over here, okay. Whatever the answer I want, I already mentioned over here, okay. So now the thing that I want to tell you, that while defining all these parameters, there is some order that we have to mention, okay, that we have to follow, we can say that, okay. So that order is that I already written in the comment section, that is PADK. Yes, you can see over here PADK. So what is the meaning of P here? P means the normal parameters, then A means here args, and D means default parameter, K is quarks. We already read about it, args and quarks, in the previous video, okay. So here if we will talk about now args and quarks, so I'm simply telling you about the order, okay. Let's see, let me comment it out. Great. Now let's have the another example that I'm telling you, that we have to take care of the order, okay. We have to take care of the order while defining the function and while mentioning the parameters in the braces, Okay, so let's define. I'm writing here define function. Okay, so I'm writing here 1. Fine. Then after that I'm writing the order here name, then star. We know that star is very important for defining the args. Okay, then after that I'm writing here first name. Okay, you can use anything. Okay, so next is first name. If I'll mention here, that's fine, that will take it default. Unknown, I'm writing here by default, it will take that. Okay, so here I supposed to write down the quarks. So quarks is basically, we know that it is for using the keywords. We can use more than one keywords by using the quarks, and it makes your program more flexible. Okay, quarks done. Let's close this. Okay, after that same thing, same. Now let's print the things here. So I am writing here name, then after that I am writing here print args. Okay, then after that I am mentioning here then first name that I am using over here. Okay, close. Oh, underscore should come here. Fine. Now the last one is print quarks. Okay, I don't have to mention this asterisk symbol over here. Fine. So what I am supposed to do now, I have to call my function. My function is func1. Okay, and I'm giving the values over here. I have written here name. Okay, but I have written here name, so I'll give the input here. Name would be Tanav. Fine. And cots. Okay, then after that I have to give the value over here args. Okay, so suppose I am writing here 5 6 7 given, then space first name. If I will not mention the first name, that is it's okay, it will by default it will take the value from the from here only, that I have mentioned unknown. Okay, if I will not mention it. So next is quarks. If I have to write the quarks, I am defining here 1, a is equal to 1, then c is equal to 4. Okay, so this is how I have called my function. So let's see the output. You have to take care of this order, this one order. It has to be written in the same order: name, then args, then first name, then quarks. Here you can write last name, anything else if you want to write over here, but order you have to follow. Okay, so let's run and check the output. Okay, great. I have got the output over here. You can see array. Great. Here. So 5 6 7 unknown, because I have not mentioned the first name over here. Okay, so it has taken the first name from the when I have defined the function. Okay, great. So here is my dictionary. I have got the dictionary over here. Fine. So this is how we can simply do, we can simply follow the we can simply follow that order. Now what if I change the order? Okay, what will happen? Just suppose, let me close this. I'll write here first let me take quarks, and I'll change it here, and I will write here name. Okay, then save, and let's run and check. Oh great, so you can see here error has come. Okay, error, it raises the error because we have changed the order over here, so we have to take care while doing this. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Okay, so we have to use only parameters, and the if you one more thing I just want to tell you, that what if you have to wait a minute, let me correct this. X V. Okay, what if you have to use only name and quarks? Can we do that? Can we do this? Out of these 4, if I have to use only 2, number 1 and this one, then what I supposed to do? I will simply let me copy this, and I'll write here Control C, and I'll write here again, paste. Okay, let me delete. Great. Okay, let me make this one. Great. Okay, what has happened? Okay, okay, the things came here. Name. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, so things are like this. If I have to use here like this way, okay, if I am using only first and the last one, then again I have to follow the order. Yes, like here I am, the name is at the first number, so I have to write the name at the first number only. Quarks is at the last, then I have to write it at the last only. Okay, if I have to use, suppose here args first, so I will write here args here instead of name. Okay, so if we have to use only the parameters and the default parameter, so we can do, but we have to follow that order. If the quarks is coming at last, then definitely it has to be written at last only. Okay, let's have one example. Okay, and what is the example? I'll tell you over here. Like, just suppose I am telling you, let me write over here. I am telling you that you have to have one list, that is name. Okay, suppose name is A or B, C. Okay, and another name is C, D, E. Okay, suppose this one. Okay, then after that I am telling you print the function name. Okay, so print, what you have to do, print. Okay, what do you have to do, print the function names. It's just simply I am writing over here function names. Okay, fine. Okay, I don't need this. Fine. Now what I actually want, I simply want कि you have to reverse the string. Means I want, like, if you are your output is, then in the output your answer would be like, first it reverse the string like C. Okay, and it has to make the first letter capital. Okay, so B A, this would be your output. Okay, and if it has to give this, then E should be reverse the thing. Okay, and E should be capital. So you can choose here, instead of this you can write here small letters A B C. Okay, so that there should not be the problem. Okay, C D E, you can write that, so that you come to know okay, first letter is becoming in the as output in capital letters or not. Okay, so this is the problem that I am telling you, you have to sort it out. Can you do it? Okay, let's try that, we'll try that. Okay, okay, let's do here. Okay, great. Let's define the new function now. Okay, here is the new function def. Okay, so function 2 or 3, whatever you can take. Okay, then I will take the list L. What I have to write, quarks here, because I have to pass too many arguments. Okay, quarks. Great. Then close this. After that, this, let me close this window. Okay, function 3. After that, now what I'll do, if okay, quarks, if quarks dot, we are using here get command. Okay, why we were using the get command? So that we can access any key. Okay, any key. So get, then what I told you to do, we have to reverse the alphabets. Okay, the string. Okay, so I'll write here reverse okay, str, okay. Then after that I will write here is equal to true, okay. If it is true, fine. Then next, okay, what it has to do, return, okay. What is to be returned here, name, okay, return name, and I have to give the space, name, okay. So I will write here colon, then -1, fine, dot title, because I told you that what you have to do, you have to make the first letter capital, okay. So this dot title brackets, okay, title will make the first letter, and what is the meaning of here, it will reverse, it will do the reverse of your string, okay. So let's do this, function with all parameters, wait, okay, here I have to mention this, okay, great. Let me do this, return names, okay. What is name here now, okay. So we are using the quarks, it will give us the values as dictionary, okay. And title, this I will write here for name, okay, in L is list, okay, for name in L, great. So it has to do this, so let me close this, okay, and I have to start this bracket here, okay. Now next, else I have to do else, okay. What it has to do, return, okay, then this name dot title, the first letter should be capital, then for name the same thing, let me copy, okay, done, okay. Now the last thing, I have to call the function now, okay. So my function is 3, okay. So I will call my function here, function is names, okay, wait, I have to give the names also, no, wait a minute, to it has to be is equal to, then name, suppose I am writing here Tanav, okay, and then I have to write here Tanmay, then okay, this one, then after that I'll print names, okay, great. So after that what I have to do, I have to simply print the function names, okay. So print function 3, okay, names, comma, reverse, okay, reverse str is equal to true, we can write like this also, true, okay. So let's run this program and check. So here guys, let's run and let's check what is to be done here, okay. So let me run this, control S, and let's see the output, okay. So you can see here it is reversing the First it is reversing it, then after that it is making the first letter capital. So the output is as per question. I hope this is clear to you, the order is clear to you. Don't forget to don't forget the order. Okay, that's very important over here. Find this one order, PADK. This is the short form you can learn over there like this. Okay, so thank you. We'll do the summary of args, quags in the next video. See you soon. Bye. Take care.